Sham, first of all, many, many congratulations. This day will be remembered, I think, in your life for a very long time. It's a very long career that you have had. So, before we come into what has happened today, if you can share with us, do you remember the first time you picked up a chessboard and your first tournament?
Yeah, yeah, really, I'm very happy for this title. And first day, like I started playing at the age of 8. I learned the game at the age of 8, and after that, we had a chess set in the home, and my parents only taught me a bit of the game. And in my hometown, there was not much in those days. Like there wasn't much of training and all, so I didn't get that much of exposure to play many tournaments. So I started playing tournaments around the age of 11. So 11. So after that, only I got to the state championship and national championship and all. And I won my first under 13 state. So after under 11 only, I started to play outside in the sense out of my hometown. So then I got to play more tournaments in Chennai, and like I won my under 13 state, and then after that I got national chances to play, and yeah, so by that only I got into the game. So
Amazing. So, before getting, we'll come to the norms, but before that, do you remember any big event in your life, any big championship that you won?
big championship in the sense I won this Commonwealth
Yes, yes.
like 2022.
Yeah, that
It
is a
was
recent one. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll come
recent.
to that. But before that, during your younger times,
uh,
or your big results, major results that you had when you were growing
Maybe
up.
this category titles I would say,
Okay.
like this under 13 national second.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the major I mean the first biggest title I felt is that under 13
Under 13.
state title.
Okay.
So after that I got qualified for the nationals,
Mm-hmm.
and in the national I finished second place, which I got the selection to play this Asians and world.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I started to play more, and I would say that under 13 state is the most memorable
Amazing.
title.
So, if you can tell us the memory of your first GM norm, how special was it and how was it?
Uh, okay, so it was just immediately after the under 19 nationals. Okay, in the under 19 nationals,
Which year was it?
2011.
2011. Okay. So,
So
2011 is a very special year in your life.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
And like I was leading that under 19 national throughout, and in the penultimate round, I lost to Aravind. By that time, Aravind Chidambaram was around 2200, I guess.
Okay.
2200. I was 2400 by the time itself. So I lost to Aravind and I missed the title. So Aravind won that under 19 nationals. And after the tournament, I was about to go back to my home, and my friend Nitin was there, and he only called me for that Mumbai Maze Cup. He was about to play that, and I was going back. He said, "Why don't you play?" So then I thought, okay, but I was not in the mood, and just in the railway station, I decided, okay, I'll play.
Oh,
So
wow.
by that, I went to Mumbai, and there I scored my first GM norm. That too, the ninth round, I had to win against GM. That too with black pieces. I managed to win that against. It was a 2500. So I won that and made my first GM norm there.
Amazing. And what about the next one?
So next one is just after that, like I think there were a few days gap. After that, I played the National Premier Championship in 2011. There, mm, the, okay, there like at the initial stage, the tournament didn't go well. Like I started off one and a half out of three, something like that. Then after that, I got to win 2-3 games, and then I got a chance. Like there also had I was in a situation of must to win, where I was playing against Deepsan Gupta with white pieces, and I managed to win that, and I scored my second GM norm there.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So how old were you exactly at that time in
Yeah,
2011?
under 19, yeah. So nationals immediately after the national lessons, under 19. I was
Under
in
19, right?
yeah.
So it was back in 2011, two GM norms, and
Yeah.
you were cruising through your chess career. And if you can tell us that when did you complete your IM title?
Yeah, IM title I completed in 2010.
So before 1 year
Yeah,
before.
just 1 year
Okay.
before. And every time it was like I get my norm and it was almost close to GM norm performance, but I'll lose in the crucial rounds, so that I'll I'll be at the I'll be getting the IM norm. But like if I'd have played better there itself, I had a chance of GM norm. So
Okay.
uh,
So 2010 you completed your IM title. 2011 you already have two GM norms. What was your what was your rating in
so
2011?
like after making these two norms, I was around 2490 something like
Okay.
that, and I got a chance to play this Dubai Open in 2012,
Which
where
edition was it? Do you remember?
Uh, I opened like I don't I couldn't remember the exact
Okay. Okay.
exam, but it was in 2012
Okay.
April.
Okay.
So where I crossed 2500 there, and like I was close to GM norm. I was 2 points up against Petrosian, and I drew that game. So if I had won that, like I had a chance to complete there itself, but I drew that game, and like last 3 rounds I drew. So if at least a half a point would have completed the title there itself. And every time when I like sorry, like in the Dubai tournament itself, it was a like 3-4 points average.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that norm there. Um, but okay, after that, several occasions where I was close to norm, but the last moment, some technical issues, and even in India, I got a chance to make the norm, but it was not a foreign norm, so I need a foreign norm. So
Okay.
because all these two tournaments were Indian norms
Mm-hmm.
only, so I couldn't make it and make it a foreign norm there. And in Dubai, I missed very close. So yeah, that's it. It was.
Okay. Tell us about your journey with the railways begin and when did it begin, and if you can tell how important was that in your life or in your career.
Yeah, sure. Like I joined railways in 2017, ICF, yeah, Integral
17.
Coach in Integral Coach Factory. In
Mm-hmm.
this May only, May 18th, I joined in railways.
Mm-hmm.
They were very supportive for my chess career. They give leave for tournaments, and you know they support. Sorry. And definitely it's a big support because like financially it helps a lot, and for tournaments also they give leave, and so since 2017 I've been playing for railways, and the sports association is also helping a lot. Also, they give permission for practice, and even if I'm going to office, I can leave early, like 3 o'clock. They give permission, so which is a really good support from the railways. Yeah,
Right.
so I'll say.
So 2011 to GM norms, 2012 you crossed 2500. There was just one thing missing. That was the final GM norm. So tell us the journey from 2012 to 2017. How did you like carry on chess? Because chess is, as we know, is not a very affordable thing, and even back in that day it was also expensive. So how were you carrying on in your chess journey?
Yeah. Um, okay, so after that, so I was working with Vishweshwaran sir, who was in Chennai. So he helped me a lot during those time, and like prize money was quite okay, and my parents were also very supportive in this. So, but I didn't get to play a lot in abroad. Like in 2017 only, I played some European tournaments. Till then, I was trying to make this norm. Either I was trying to play this Vietnam. To make norm, I tried to play Vietnam, Dubai, all these Asian and Middle East countries, and uh, where it's it's never easy. Like they're very strong, and but it was going well. Game wise, I was improving, and but I couldn't make that norm there. Like it was like sometimes I get closer to it, and but I wasn't playing for the norm. I thought anyway I'll get it. I was very confident about my game, and So I thought anyway it will come. So I was a bit in a way like, okay, it will come. You keep improving, you will get it. Like that, I was moving on. But after a point, it started like like I'm getting that pressure whether this time I'll make it or not. Like that, I don't know. Maybe because of all the time some technical issues or sometimes Um, not the average is not enough, like all these things foreign norms. So in a way it was difficult after a point, but before earlier, like I think to 2018 19, I felt very confident, like because I could make it, it's not a big deal like that. And in 2020 also I missed the norm in Delhi Open, like the final round. If I had have won that, I could have completed my title there, and I was clearly in a winning position against Ponkratov Pavel, and I lost that game on time. so so all these things start like it wasn't easy to handle. And just before this tournament, I played a tournament in France.
Okay.
So where if I'd have won the last round, I'm making the norm, and I drew that game, and I missed the norm by half a point there. So then, like it was I don't really know, because as the time goes on, like it's not easy to keep on with that. But okay, still I'm confident, and I'll keep improving, and definitely it will work. Yeah.
It's been a long journey. You mentioned in 2012 you were already 2 points up in a game in the Dubai Open, and you were almost all just going to make your final norm and becoming a grandmaster. It's been 12 years. It's been a long journey. There so many of your colleagues have I think left the journey, like who were with you, and there are so many players we know that who could not complete it. You will be an inspiration to them. I'm sure that there will be many other players who will also like finish the course. But do you think that after all these years, this title, what do you think this means to you, or were you in your mind you were thinking that okay, it's okay, whenever it will come, it will come?
Uh, Okay, I'm really happy for this title, because so many of my friends, okay, my parents were expecting it for a long time. So for them, I really feel very happy, and so it's successfully done now. And for me, like I wanted to play uh, like good games, like Michael Tal's games, Kasparov's games. So I wanted to play uh, chess in a way, like to have that enjoyment in the game. So that is my main motive. So now once this title is done, so I can play more freely.
As you mentioned that there were many people who supported you, you mentioned about your family, your friends. If there is somebody or any or your coaches, you want to mention their names who has been with you in your journey and you want to dedicate this title to them.
Like there are many friends who have supported me, and definitely first to my parents. Yeah, I dedicate it to my parents, because they are the one who was like really expecting me a long back, like when you will become GM, like that, because they don't know chess, but they were only looking the game for me only. So for them, and after that, my coaches, like Vishweshwaran sir is there, and after that, uh, like when I started, Anantraman sir helped me a lot, like so initial stages. So definitely to sir, and there are many people, but like the list goes on. So
Yes, yes. Anyone you want to name from your team of railway team, your colleagues?
my team colleagues, like my teammates, everyone is really very supportive. They support me a lot, and Vignesh and Vishak are also very supportive, and uh, like they were very much excited that I'm completing the title more than me. So like the Vignesh and Vishaka are like my brothers, you know. So they're very like still he was like, when you will get the norm, can we take a photo like that? They were like, but yeah. So all this, there are many other people also, like my friends, Nitin, you know. He congratulated me now, so and he was the one who started this. Like I made my first norm when I go for the from the nationals. I went to the Mayor's Cup. So yeah, there are so many people, and like I don't want to miss anyone, but I know only this person. Yeah.
Tell us about your experience at the Commonwealth in 2022. How important was that tournament, and how was your experience? And if there is any game or any opponent that you want to share.
Yeah, Commonwealth. It was a very nice tournament. It happened in Sri Lanka in 2022 December. So like there also I lost the second round game against 1900. So after that, like the chances are not so bright, and you know after 5 rounds I started to win some games back to back. I bet Ethan was Pranesh, and I drew with Mitraba, and in the last round I was playing against Aravind. So, like I was black, and uh, to be honest, I wasn't that confident on going to the game because Aravind has bet me in all the crucial rounds. You know, since 2011 it's been happening. So I wasn't that confident, but okay, I played, and at some point it was equal, and Aravind tried hard, and he misplayed, and I got a pawn, and I won that game after that. And after that, immediately after the game, he congratulated me. Congrats for the title. So such a nice guy, you know. Aravind is very good. So and after that. Like it felt like a surprise only for me, like oh, this happened, like that I felt. Mm, but yeah, so it was a nice feeling to win one of the major tournament, right, Commonwealth. So happy to get the title there.
Now coming to this tournament, right? Dubai Police Masters, a completely new tournament that was announced. How would you rate your overall gameplay in this tournament?
Okay. So this tournament started off well. I drew with Hayak Matriosian in the first round, and when I came, I reached here on fourth only. So the round is on the evening time, right? So I didn't get much time to prepare and all. But okay, that game I had a good position out of the opening, but after some point it was slightly worse. But the position doesn't seems like that, and looks like I was the one who was pushing. But after that, in time trouble, I misplayed it, and it was actually losing for me. But then I got some counterplay with the rook and game a pawn, and I drew that game. So second round I won against Ilmas Mustafa. So where actually it was equal out of the opening, but then again in time pressure both the players misplayed, and finally I got advantage and I won that game. And after that there was a continuous of draws where in some games I had good chances against San Al Wahab. I had a good position, but I couldn't convert it. And also against Pranav Anand I was better, and it also ended in a draw, mainly due to the time pressure it happened. And after that, against Inian and Madaminov from Uzbekistan, against both of them, I defended and slightly was in game. And those games ended in a draw. But it looks like all the games are a draw, but all the games are very fighting, and mainly due to the time pressure issue, there were some mistakes at the end, but all ended in a draw. And coming to the last round, I was paired against a Chinese 2580 by Jinshi, where like I wasn't so sure like whether I had to win to make a norm or draw is enough for a norm. It wasn't clear at all, and my Muttaya was playing. I was playing against him the previous round. He told me that you need to win the last round to make a norm. But after the pairings came, he called me and said even a draw would be fine for you there, right? Because because he checked and he told me. So, but still, he said you can confirm with the arbiter, but I didn't go for it because I was okay. Like I wanted to play and let's see, but when he played Petrov, I wasn't sure like whether to go for main line because the situation doesn't look like whether I had to go for some attacking lines or like some complications in the game. So then I played this Queen E2, which is a very equal line, and it ended peacefully. So I drew that game, and yeah, then still only in the evening they confirmed like
Okay.
it's this and all. And
So, who was the first person you told the news?
uh, okay, my friends only, like all WhatsApp messages
Yes, yes.
only. So Mr. Ganesh Babu, he
Yes,
wished
yes.
he wished me like they already checked. My friends, they have already checked. I have, so I was with them in Madurai. Like when I started playing chess, I was in Madurai for chess training. So all the Madurai people wished me, Madurai friends, like Ganesh Babu, Dastigir Ibrahim, Manigantan, all my friends. So, I thought once I get the certificate, I'll inform my parents. So that's why I haven't told anyone.
Amazing. It has been an inspirational and an incredible journey that you have. I am sure that again I am telling this here that this will inspire so many youngsters and also professionals who have might have left or might have been thinking otherwise. But again, congratulations to you, your friends, your family, your coaches, to everyone, and most of all you for being in this journey and becoming India's 85th Grandmaster.
Thank you so much, and still a long way to go. I'll keep improving, and I'll play more good games in the future. So thank you so much. Yeah.